I had good parents. Parents who feared God, of course. That's why they cared about people. They hit some Spaniards during the Spanish Civil War. Incidentally, they came back a long time afterwards to thank us. They are still alive and they appreciate it. And then also some Jews. There was a Jewish man who was a doctor in Paris, Mr. Daniels. Not Daniel Blachon, Daniels. He was being hunted. And so I remember him living with us. I was 5 years old, and the poor man was scared. There, behind you, the wall between the barn and the house at the bottom. The stables are below it. There was... They dug out 1.5 meters by 1.8 meters high, and it stuck out by 40 centimeters into the stables. And my father was clever. He was a Jacob. He put an old wardrobe with 4 10-centimeter feet in front, and the poor man, he was behind it over there. He would watch what was happening in the stables. He saw the cows being milked, the stables being cleaned, bringing in the calves. Everything that is done on the farm, that was his television. But still, when he came to the house, and everything was calm, and he saw the postman pass between those two houses 500 meters away, he went back into his hiding place. Poor man. He came and thanked me, and he said, "Well, your dad saved my life." It was quite something. But there was another Jewish family in Drôme who were being persecuted. There was an incident where my parents invited them over for coffee and tea, and the 4 of them didn't want to talk in the kitchen here. My dad was really scared, so he brought them through the dining room above. And we went up into the old kitchen upstairs. And there was a staircase. It's been sealed off. The door is a French window. And the staircase was completely rotten. My parents never understood, my father never understood, why those 2 men who appeared, why it didn't split beneath their feet. And so they arrived. They were supposedly bohemians who sold needles and things. But my parents, they understood. From that moment, they were no longer calm. They had been betrayed. And we found out everything afterwards, who the traitor was. He was connected to or married to a bohemian woman, and he went around the region, around Lisieux, in the Rhône, everywhere, to see who had Jews. And then that traitor, he still went to do his shopping. And he always paid with large notes, and that had alerted the shopkeepers. They said, "But he's always paying with large notes. Who was giving them to him? Not me." And then he was killed by the resistance fighters. They made him dig his own grave.
Les résistants, oui, pardon, moi je mélange tout maintenant. Ils lui ont fait creuser sa fosse.
Not far from here, a little further up than Tens, in Chaumarget, and then they found a list in his pocket. With a lot of people, families, who had been reported. Mr. Jeunest from Montbouzat, my father, and others. And the stable door. Two masked men come in, and the revolver. They made us line up, my dad first, my mum, my sister, and I under the meter, below, under you guys over there. And there was a door that led into the kitchen. My father was like WWII. He was dynamic. He was a bit nervous. What did he do? Well, he thought he was done for. He opens the door, he slams it behind him, and the others forgot about us. Where did he go? Where did he go? And he cleared off straight through the kitchen door, and he went into the woods where we left our cars over there. And we heard gunshots, but they missed. It was night time. And he went to spend the night at his sister's by the mill, at Mr. Paul Rossier, his brother-in-law's house. And the poor man had lost his shoes in the darkness. He came back when things had calmed down. But some people were saying that he was a coward and that he should never have left his family in the hands of people who wanted to kill us, supposedly. But I think he did the right thing.